Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new video over here on the channel. Today we'll be trying out some more Hero Cantare. Now, I don't know if I even ever posted a video of this game. I was definitely meaning to, because this is one of the really interesting games that dropped around the midpoint in last year, of which mostly releases the webtoons that are out there. If you don't know what webtoon is, it's a completely separate, manhwa style program where a lot of the manga are scroll based, and I really enjoy a lot of them. God of High School is an example of that. Tower of God was an example, and there's a whole slew of different examples inside this game as well. But for me personally, I love Tower of God. I think the first season is definitely the worst arc of all of it. And now that I've read the entirety of seasons 1, 2, and 3, I can tell you right now, I love this boy. This boy over on the left side right here by the name of Viol Grace. I cannot wait to see him animated. That's the main reason why I started this game in the first place, because he is super cool. If you haven't read Tower of God, definitely worthwhile. It's very text heavy, but still very enjoyable. But today what I wanted to talk about is this game actually released a couple of new banners, as well as some new updates they decided to drop inside the game. So here, one moment. So if I go and look up Hero Cantare, the new update says that it has unlimited events, free 150 times of summons, so one multi a day for 15 days, instantly, anytime you pull one of the new characters, including the new Bomb and Ilpio Park, you get them at level 90, which is really good. You got a new story season, a couple of new pair heroes in Bomb Ilpio. We got Queen No Name and White, and also we got Heavenly Warlord, which is fucking Mori, as well as Dark from Hardcore Leveling Warrior. So really cool combo units. And honestly, I'm very excited to see how things will go. For me personally, I really want to get Red Thissa Bomb alongside Ilpio Park. So definitely, see, anytime you roll in this game, they'll give you one free pull on every banner no matter what. I don't think I can actually do a full multi on this. I don't know how the 10 pull a day even works, honestly. Because they mentioned getting a multi a day and everything, and I just don't see it here. But I'm going to pop this in, get nothing from my 3 free pulls from the new banners. And that's about the standard, frankly. I do feel like I want the Queen No Name and White, because that's a really cool unit together, but getting the Red Thissa is really important to me. And I don't think I can even do this. So what? How does this work, first of all? That's what comes to mind. So if we go and look at the events and the hero news, unlimited summon. So this is our first multi, it looks like. If we go and pop this into the bomb banner, we can get our first multi and see if we get lucky. If I pulled them, that would be fantastic. I would definitely do a showcase. The fact that bomb already has the Red Thissa here means that it's pretty late into the series, which is very cool. Wait, so where can I use this multi voucher? Does it have to be on this banner? No. So I have the multi voucher up there. Able to use unlimited summon tickets. So you can't use them on the Bomb or Queen No Name banners. You can only use it on the one that has Mori on it. That's a bit disheartening. It's cool that it takes only 9, but definitely a bit disheartening. Can we at least get an SS character? That'd be pretty cool. That's an S character, because it usually changes the background afterwards. I got Tay Jagal, neat, and White Albeda. I don't think I'll be using either of those. I will take this little dupe here. Not super great. I think I'm just going to try and put a bunch of my summons into the bomb banner then, that I have, and see if I get lucky at all. If I can click, it won't be an SS character. So as long as I'm skipping, it's not going to matter. It'll not let me skip if it's an S, which is what's happening here. But it's only S, it's not SS. because the animation kind of guarantees that. Oh, what's that? Lime's counterattack. Lime is tired of supporting teammates. She's ready to pay back with a water gun. Inflicts additional damage for 3% for each debuff an opponent has. Up to 3, that's not bad. That actually goes pretty well for a lot of characters I could think of. But unfortunately, that is a shaft for the rest of what I had. So we're not going to be able to try and pull them today. And I guess I'll just see if I can get the rest of those coupons and maybe do a full video at the end of this event where I pull all the rest of them. But that's about all we could get done on that banner. But the game does seem to be trying to update to make things a little bit more interesting as well. If you haven't seen how the game works, we can go ahead and try and do some dailies here, I guess. We'll just go into this first season here and do a level, I suppose, and see how well we do. I'm really trying to max out this Queen No Name down here, but this is my 4-star team. So this is kind of the one that I use to take a lot of things down. It just is a lot more reliable when you have all 4 stars that can actually handle things. So the way that this game works, every character has like a base kit of 3 different attacks, as well as a couple of passives they have on them by default. And so a lot of what you're trying to do is figure out what combos of attacks to use every phase, depending on what you want to combine. So for example, this Sarah girl, her first attack is hit 1 opponent. Her second attack is hit the highest HP opponent. Her third attack is hit all opponents and increase their attack by 30%. And so almost constantly, I will always use this first. Now on Bomb/Juvial Grace, his second ability is removes all buffs when applied to the enemies in a front row and pierce attacks with the opponent for 130. So it actually goes through to the back row, which makes it very helpful. Mira can just do that. I'll just use Sarah's 1 target after that. But yeah, honestly, pretty reliable team in what I've been using so far. The only issue is that it does run 2 greens. So definitely, if I were to get the chance to pull the Bomb and Ilpio, I could replace one of them, maybe Sarah, to be able to run like another red. But this Mira is actually one of the better characters in the game. She has hit 2 opponents on her first skill, attack all opponents on her second, and also boost it depending on the amount of enemies that die, I believe. The other one is like hit 1 enemy and then do additional damage to all enemies if that one lives. And then she has a lot of other abilities alongside that, but often I just use the AoE. I'm gonna actually go back and I'm gonna use the shield heal on her first, because that actually helps a ton trying to survive because Sarah's already like half dead. I'm just gonna use those 2. So yeah, Flora is like my shielding, healing buffer. So a lot of the time she's kind of in the back to do that. The only issue is that Viol has some passives that go alongside not having buffs. So there's kind of this mix you gotta do. They don't fully synergize, and so I do want to try and work on that in the future. I'm gonna do my full AoE. I'm actually gonna pop the heal here to heal my Sarah in the back. Then I'm probably gonna save up that bomb attack for next turn, because you can save the ones you combine to use a 3-star or a 3 combined next turn as well. But here we get that buff off, get some extra damage. And all right, so we're gonna pop the 3-star version of Bomb's attack. Now this one's actually really cool. Something interesting about this is the animation for this attack actually features a special exoskeleton that Bomb never uses inside the original manhwa, except for to heal himself. And so it's really weird they chose it as his main ability for his Crimson Fist, but honestly, it's kind of sick. Here, we're gonna use that twice actually. Use that and then use that. So he summons the exoskeleton here right in front of you, and it's kind of horrifying, but that inside the original series is never actually shown beyond it healing him during his time of extreme pain. So that's still something that's a mystery to this day, but the fact that Hiro Cantare focused on that makes it so that it might be something important in the future, which is really interesting. But we're gonna do one more level here. I just want to show off a little bit more of this game. I think it's a really like fun base because it has a really interesting style to it, and it has a lot more thought put into a lot of what your turns are like, which is what I like out of games like this a lot of the time. I think the main issue with this game for me is how much resources it takes to max out every unit, as well as like the need to pull like insane amounts of dupes to be able to actually stay like relevant a lot of the time. I kind of left around the time they released the Ox King, because the Ox King was a very powerful green unit, of which is very tanky, kind of terrifying, and I didn't have a lot of chances to kill her. I didn't get a copy of her, so it was kind of have her in PvP or lose in PvP, even with this team. So definitely want to work up there. I'm actually going to do the AoE for this one. I'm going to wait. I still have the shield on, but I'm going to combine these for now and then just do all of that. So I can have the shield to rebuff next turn if I need to, but we should kill. And there we go. But yeah, I really like the fact that they adapt a lot of like the late game webtoon stuff that is out there. I find that is quite lacking in a lot of other games, so I'll definitely be very excited to see that. Oh, I have to finish it still. Then I get a copy of Yuri Ha at the end there. But yeah, there's quite a bit to this game that is enjoyable as well, and I think it is worth rolling. I think the addition of the fact that when you do try and reroll for these characters, and when you do try and do pulls, they do come guaranteed at level 90, is a major contributor as to why I'm more excited right now. Because a lot of the time when I would pull new characters inside this game, they would sit at level 1 down here, and I would rarely end up using them because it's so hard to max out units. I'm still working on this Master Pua. I need to get the Queen No Name maxed out. I want to work on like this Coon all the way up, which I had to stop because I was working on other characters as well. I want to use White, but he's not actually that great of a unit. But a lot of the units that I want to use, I just don't have the items to actually work on all of them at the same time. Which makes it hard for me to stay in it, like having fun in a game like this. But yeah, definitely worth checking out if you are interested in the webtoon. We'll be having a free multi every day for the next like 15 or so days on that main banner, so likely you'll probably get a guaranteed copy of that Heavenly Warlord and Dark on that main banner. So definitely, if you're looking for an SS for free anyway, that's the way to do it. I'm just going to try and put all of my gems into the Ilpio Park and Bomb banner and hope that I end up getting lucky with it. Dual units are actually really cool to get inside games like this. Definitely quite a bit else here to work on. Everything else is like level up missions for the characters we already are trying to work on. So definitely, once you pull them, you'll get some free items alongside that once you max them out. So very, very, very worth it. Ooh, I forgot I even had these to exchange for. Oh, whatever. I need to try and work on that after. Anyway, for now, thank you guys for watching. I will return with more of Hero Cantare, as well as probably a showcase of the rest of my 14 summons, probably at the end of this event. Just because I think it'd be really nice to be able to do that. Though, because it's guaranteed at 100, I might just wait like 9 days and see, but I'll be logging in every day to collect that anyway. Anyway, thanks for watching, take it easy, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye, everybody.